keep us till breakfast. Yeah, well, it is. It's not going to weigh us down.
Hey, that's a thought. Maybe you should just give it a miss altogether, eh?
Yeah.
You're to thank your lucky stars you haven't got an ulcer. How'd you like to eat poached fish all the time?
Are you going to eat that? Well, give us your meat then.
Have it all.
What's up? Mrs. O forget the caviar? Bloody hell she did. That's terrible. Fancy treating a lady like that. Yeah, it must be bloody hard for you. You're even too good for us, aren't you? Where are you going? You say you could go? Yeah. You say she could go, Alice?
No. You let her go. I think you better come and eat with me, Deirdre.
Watch her, Deirdre. She's into... Even smashing crockery sounds better than that waltz chop.
I reckon it stinks. Why'd they have to take over the rec room? What are we supposed to do?
Don't worry. 3 days of that music, and they'll be as deaf as the brats they're trying to help.
Rebecca!
Get something, Fred, and watch it all.
Rebecca, what are you doing up? They should have kept you in bed.
Well, back on your feet, eh, Keen? I thought for a while there that Wentworth had one less troublemaker. Still as sociable as ever, I see. Takes a lot to soften you up, doesn't it, Keen? Better watch your health, though. A person in your delicate condition could find herself on the critical list if she upsets the wrong people.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening my daughter?
You will address me as Miss Ferguson, is that clear?
I know our rights, Miss Ferguson, and if anything happens to Rebecca, I'll go straight to the governor. To the minister, if necessary.
Well, well. So Keen Senior's got a bit of a spark in her too, eh? You've got a lot to learn about Wentworth, Mrs. Keen.
An officer's duty includes protecting the prisoners.
Oh, I agree. But you see, your daughter is rubbish. And rubbish doesn't deserve protection.
You stay out of my way. I'm warning you. Look after yourself, if you can. But you keep out of my life. As far as I'm concerned, you don't exist.
Oh, clumsy me. It'll be all dirty now. Here, Mother Keen. Use this on your toothy pegs.
Don't waste it. She could have used it on her hair, couldn't she?
Yeah, we'll show her how. We was just joking, Reb. Just having a bit of fun. Go right ahead. There's nothing to me.
Has anybody seen Dot Farah?
She was here a minute ago.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Dot! Goodness me, come on! You should have relieved Bobby over an hour ago.
1, 2...
Look at you.
No wonder that bloody dance went out of fashion.
Oh, so will you if you don't get dried up and fixed up. Now, come on, for heaven's sake.
Much, please. Go on, get her, will you? Not too much, please.
She doesn't mean it. Give her heaps.
Pet food, is it? She loves that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Your daughter wants to see you. Wants to kiss and make up, I suppose.
Want to see me?
Like a hole in the head. That's all. Your mum's starving, Rip. Look at the surf she grabbed.
Not hungry. Hate it.
Oh, eat up.
Salty.
It's prison food, lady. You brought us both back in here, now you eat it.
Tastes better than usual, anyway.
Yeah. Maybe it needs a little jazzing up. There, that's better. Come on now, Mummy. In wide. You've got a choice. You can eat it or wear it.
The lots. I said eat the lot. Where do you think you're going, Kate?
Where's Keen?
In the toot, I suppose.
Gives us a chance for a little talk, doesn't it?
Look, I didn't have nothing to do with that other stuff. Honest. I wouldn't cross you, Miss Ferguson.
Maybe not. But you know who would, don't you?
I don't know nothing.
Then find out. Desmond and her cohorts are framing me, but it's not going to work. Forewarned is forearmed, Kelly. Now, you find out what their next move is, and I'll take care of you.
What if I can't find out? I mean, they're not likely to go spilling their guts to me, are they? What happens to me then?
Oh, Kelly, you know how the talk of violence turns my stomach. No, you take care of them. Get Harvey and that zombie Jenkins to help you.
Yeah, well, they don't do nothing for nothing. I mean, I don't want payoffs, but...
Oh, Kelly, come on, you're like glass. You know, I can see right through you. Oh, you do this for me, and I'll see to it that you run the block, providing I get my cut.
You mean I can run things? The rackets?
Yeah. I'd even throw in Keen's mother as a bonus. She could do with a few lessons in prison etiquette, and I couldn't think of a better teacher.
I'll learn her all right.
Good. I knew I could count on you.
Hey, hang on, what about Reb? She's not going to be too rapt about me taking over.
Oh, I don't think you need to worry about her. Keen is in for a long, slow recovery. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't make it.
Yeah, but I...
Well, you took your time, Keen.
Oh, sorry, Miss Ferguson. Should have taken you along to do the flushing.
You know, Keen, it's not a good idea for someone in your condition to wander around alone. You never know what might happen.
You reckon Fran and I can find out what they've got going? You figure the freak will keep her promise?
She needs us as much as we need her. She doesn't want Red running things.
Yeah, but how do you reckon we're going to get stuff in? She won't bring it for us.
She won't have to. The prison's getting a new handyman. You heard me talk about Nev? Nev Sloan?
That bloke who was racing you off before you last bust.
That's him. I got him to apply. I reckon he's a suit for the job.
Oh, he can bring in the drugs and stuff for us.
Geez, you're quick, Al.
Here comes Mother Keen. Looking like she just sat on a red-hot poker.
Don't be nasty, Fran. She's my bonus. Present from the freak.
This one's taken.
Perhaps Madame would care for a higher class seat. Maybe we should take her to the throne room.
Yeah, I've even got a porcelain bowl where you can wash your face.
Excuse me.
Stuck up and antisocial, eh?
Okay, Lou. Kindergarten is out for the day. Try that again. On me.
What's going on?
Mucking around, Miss Ferguson.
Gee.
Hi, Bobby.
She tripped me and then pushed me over. She won't leave me alone.
Well, we can't have bullying, can we? You're on a charge, Kelly.
Some bonus. Shut up.
Have you been, Jude? I've been worrying about you.
Oh, I've been fine, lying in bed all day, breakfast in bed and everything. Oh, Mitchell, the governor wants to see you after lunch.
Me?
Yeah. Well, you're the one who bashed Adams, aren't you? At least that's what she's telling everybody. The way she's telling it, you'll get another 6 months. Okay, Bobby.
Done a face-over, so she's taken it out on us.
Or maybe she's turned rotten like a freak.
Oh, come on. Mrs. Morris isn't like that. Now, something is bothering her. We should be trying to figure out how we can help.
Yeah, well, first things first. Let's get rid of the freak, okay?
Yes, fine by me.
Glad to see we're mates again.
Yeah, well, let's just take it a day at a time, okay?
Right, who's on skip duty? There's a round to be done.
Oh, well, I'm supposed to be.
Kelly, take this. Come on, you haven't got all day. I'm sure you can find something to do, Mitchell. Even if you haven't got my happy pills to help you. What have you found out?
Not much. Except Desmond's rope and blinding.
And?
What'd you have to put me on a charge for? One of them pretty stupid in front of me mates.
You'd look a damn sight more stupid if I'd shown you any favouritism. Here's your brains, Kelly. And be patient. Everything comes to those who wait.
Yeah, right.
Right? Now get to work.
You're the most qualified person to have applied, Mr. Sloan, but I think maybe too qualified. You do realise that this is a part-time job.
Well, times are tough, Mrs. Reynolds, and I don't want to end up on the dole. Besides, I like working outdoors, and since I am an electrician, there should be plenty to do inside. And as for the hours, well, quite frankly, I've got a few projects of my own to work on, so it suits me down to the ground.
And you've got no qualms about working in a prison?
No, no way. Well, I mean, I know these people have to be punished, but, well, they're still human, aren't they? I tend to get on pretty well with everybody. I just do my job and stay out of trouble.
I wish everybody could say the same. Well, thank you for coming. I do have a few more people to see, but I am impressed.
Well, thanks very much, and you'll let me know.
Oh, it's not my decision. The department will contact you, but I can put in a recommendation.
Oh, can't ask for more than that, can I?
Let me go!
Heard the lady. Back off.
You are! She asked for it, she should have let!
It's up to you, though, Pixie. I don't want you to think you're being forced into it.
Yeah, well, I reckon you're mad. I wouldn't do it. I don't want to cut bloody extra time.
Well, how else are we going to get the freak?
Do you want to get rid of her or not?
Yeah, I'm just worried about Pixie being locked up with her alone, that's all.
She's not going to be alone.
Well, let me see if I've got it right. Now, Bobby keeps Knit, and then Marlene goes out to get an officer, and as soon as Bobby sees Marlene coming, well, then Heather opens the door to let you and Jude out, and then the officer arrives, and it looks like Heather's opening the door to see what the problem is, and there we are, Miss Ferguson and I in a compromising situation.
You've got it, love. Now, there's no need to touch the freak. Jude and I will take care of it.
Oh, yeah, and the freak just yells, set up.
How? Is Pixie supposed to have come the heavy or something? Now, it's up to you three. Jude and I are going to be in here forever anyway.
Yeah, and I don't think I've got a job to lose.
Oh, well, I think it's all exciting. It's sort of like a thriller with me as a leading lady.
Marlene? Bobby?
Yeah, well, I reckon if you're already in the poo and you're still willing to help us, then I'll be in it.
Good. Give us a week and the freak will be nothing more than a name on a dunny door.
Hey, watch this. It's the same machine that gave her the shock last time. Jump, Bobby.
Boom! Oh!
Gotcha,
Bobby,
Pig.
you little monkey!
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Dobson. Well, you can't keep away from the place, can you?
I'm the new handyman.
Yeah, I heard rumours.
Oh, it's great to see you back, Mr. D. Oh, this is Rabbit. You haven't met her yet. Hi.
You?
Mr. Dobson used to be an officer here, one of the best.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Anyway, it's Stan now.
I think I prefer Jerry for geriatric.
Shut up, Lou.
No, what seems to be the problem?
This dryer, it keeps cutting in and out.
Oh, right.
God, he can hardly stand up. Two choices, Kelly. Apologise or I rearrange your face.
It's all right, Mara. That's one of the advantages of growing old, you see. People like Miss Kelly don't upset me anymore. If anything, I feel sorry for them. Surely a sign of cowardice and small-mindedness to have to get your kicks from someone my age.
The expensive kind.
Don't get cute with me, Kelly.
Suit yourself. There's another plan to nail you. This time with a screw helping.
Wouldn't be Miss Rogers by any chance? All right. And what do you want?
Mate of mine went for the handyman's job. I want him in and Dobson out.
We'll see.
Okay. It's a Bashan setup, using Mason, in her cell. They're all in on it, except Desmond and Bryant are the heavies.
Where does Rogers fit in?
She's going to lock the door and make sure you're caught in a compromising situation.
That sounds about right. The day those bird brains come up with something really clever, I think I will resign.
So what do we do?
We make them look ridiculous, as usual. You take care of Rogers. Teach her a few lessons about the real facts of life.
Must see if Alice and Francis are free.
Don't go overboard, Kelly. I'd hate her to be unconscious and miss the good bits.
When?
I'll give you a signal when they start their little hoax. See, Kelly? The best laid plans of mice and morons. It's almost sad in a way, isn't it?
Let's go! Where's Fran and Al?
Gone.
Where?
Dropped in for a little chat about bashing my mum. They went all shy. I got a score to settle with you.
Wait, please.
I didn't like what you did to my mother. I didn't like it at all.
Listen, there's a deal going with the freak.
I'm listening.
She's been set up by Desmond and her mates. I gotta help her.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
I'll cut you in. Big.
Me? Help the freak. And as for Desmond and her mates, they're the ones who saved my mother from you maggots. You're not going anywhere.
Get a blanket, quick. Oh, Don't tell me
Take
this
your
is...
clothes off.
Take my clothes off? What are you talking about?
Although the new uniforms are very smart, I still prefer these.
Marlene, what is it?
Oh, it's Pixie. Miss Ferguson's got her. I heard her scream. I think she's raping her. What? You better come quick.
Excuse me, would you?
Well, what are they going to say? Pixie back only a couple of seconds, and you can't keep your hands off her.
That's very funny coming from you, Bryant.
What's the matter?
Something's wrong with her.
What?
Look at her. She's not in the least bit nervous. I think someone has lagged on us.
Is it?
I can't wait to hear your explanation to the governor.
Oh, my God, she set us up! Heather!
Hang on.
Well, hurry up!
Oh, wait, look at her. She doesn't know. You don't know, do you?
Oh, your explanation's gonna be a doozy. What on earth is going on in here?
Just another pathetic attempt at a setup.
The whole thing was my idea.
This what you're looking for? Oh yeah, it's sharp. There's one thing these walls are good for. It's putting an edge on a blade.
Wasn't my idea. The freak told me to get it.
And she just guessed I had it, that right? Still think I'm losing my sting, Kelly. You'd rather work for me, wouldn't you, Kelly?
Yeah, sure. Of course I would, Reb.
You could be a sort of a double agent. Pretend you're dealing with a freak and let me know everything she's up to.
Cut it out, will you? You're making me nervous. I'm with you, Reb, honest. Anything you say.
That's all I wanted to hear. Oh, Kelly.
Yeah?
This discussion goes no further, right?
Yeah, right.
I've seen bloody Superman.
If only never got the bloody job, we'd be up to our knees in dope plants in a couple of months.
Can't see your problem. Dobson a dope plant from a hole in the ground.
You reckon? Hey, it should be easy enough to get some seeds in, too.
Take too long. Now a bloke will have some plants.
Yeah, but how are we going to get him past the gates?
Shouldn't be too difficult. See what I can do.
Good one. God, we'll make a fortune.
Did you notice the look on Marlene's face when she went off to see her folks?
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't it be lovely to have a family as close as Marlene's?
Yeah, it sure would. God, that make me sick. How'd you go?
How does a dozen 6-inch plants sound?
Bloody terrific. When do we get them?
Soon. You just have to shove them in amongst the other plants. Hope Dobson doesn't notice.
Yeah, be a lot less risky if we didn't have to worry about the old bastard, though. Listen, if we could just get Nev into the job, he'd help us set up all sorts of rackets. No telling what sort of stuff he could smuggle in. If we could just get rid of old Dobson, we'd be home and hosed.
Yeah. Come to think of it, that drawer he fixed yesterday looks like breaking down again.
Not much of a handyman, is he?
Gotcha.
Marlene, is your head all right?
It's never been all right to be bloody scrambled now.
Shut up, Lou. She's nearly there. It must
Hey.
be. Oh, here we go.
Hey.
There, go.
It can be very bad for you standing on your head like that.
Only when people bloody push you
Did
over.
you hurt yourself?
Not much, Miss Ferguson.
What a shame. I thought you might have broken something.
How much more of this do you think you can get away with?
How much more of what? A job for you.
Your knee's okay, honey?
Bitch, I could have done it for 2 hours.
But you did do it. You got the 10 minutes. You won your money.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I said I couldn't do it. Come on.
Dobson, what do you think Lou's up to?
I don't know, but I sure as hell wish I did. I looked at his keys, so what? Didn't use him or make copies or nothing.
You leave the old man alone, or you will have me to answer to.
Yeah, all right. So what's the job you got for me?
Does Keane always carry that knife?
Yeah, well, it's not in his cell anyway.
Right. I want you to cause a bit of a stir in the garden this afternoon. Make it look as though she started it.
So she can search her?
Oh, you're so quick, Kelly.
Not unless you help me get rid of old Dobson. We had a deal, remember?
He is no threat to you.
I want him out, and I want you to make sure of it. It's the only way I'll help you get Keane. Just how bad do you want her, Miss Ferguson?
Right. You get it right this afternoon. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, you lot, my dad showed me this great match trick this morning. Bet you none of you can figure it out.
Give it a rest, Marlene.
I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, like fleecing us again.
What, you all chicken or something? Go on, it's real easy.
Oh, I can never work those puzzle things out.
Well, there's a buck in it for the first person that can. And I'll give you 5 minutes to think about it, too.
And what if no one gets it?
You all give me 50 cents. Come on, Myra, be a bit of fun.
Okay, what have we got to do?
Put in your money first, then I'll tell you how it goes.
Right, can't be a bunny.
Come on. Yeah, me too. It'll be easy. You've all got to take 9 matches, right?
9.
Make sure you've got 9. Okay. And you got to turn them into 10.
Oh, that's easy.
Without breaking any. What the Mum? Why can't I play?
Well, this is bloody stupid.
Come on, I figured it out.
Hey. No, you got me. Oh. That'll be a buck, Warren.
Enough bloody hour to figure that out.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hello, Stan.
Mrs. Reynolds tells me the dryer's broken down again.
Yes, it wouldn't start when we got back from lunch. It was fine this morning.
It should still be. You realise, I hope, that if it breaks down again, I shall have to report suspected sabotage to Mrs. Reynolds?
Come on, Stan, we wouldn't do that to you.
Maybe you didn't fix it right the first time.
Shove it, Kelly.
I reckon old Dobson's going to find himself back on the pension before too much longer.
Yeah, well, I reckon Adams gets everything she deserves.
Sure does, except you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy.
Poor Mrs. M. Must have been awful for her.
Oh, you two seem to be going great guns. Let's have a look. Oh, you seem to be a bit close together.
Healthy little buggers, eh?
Maybe, but that's some sort of weed. Oh, here's another. It's hard enough keeping weeds down without planting the little devils.
Here, I'll throw him out for you, Mr. Dobson.
No. You keep up the good work.
I'll fix the bugger. What do you think this is, Warren? A race or something?
I just planted those, you bitch!
Hey, Mr. Dobson, Rabbit here's trying to start a fight.
Get off!
Oh, break this up. I never started
I don't care who started it. Now clean this up and get inside.
Only just got here!
You all right, Mr. Dobson?
Yes. Sorry, I wasn't much help. You'll be reporting this to Mrs. Reynolds, I suppose.
I'm sorry, but I have to. Keane, I'm going to search you.
Why?
Because I saw you assault Mr. Dobson.
Go ahead. Waste of time.
On you, never. Wow. You know what being caught with a weapon means, Keane? It means solitary. And there, you'll be on your own. Keane, not looking forward to the little party I've got planned for you?
You're a fool, Ferguson. I don't know what you got in mind, but they'll know it was you.
You got it wrong, Keane. I'm not going to do anything, but you're going to have a little accident.
Oh! Sure. How you going to explain me having an accident up here?
Easy. You broke away from me. Came up here to try and escape. You might have made it too, but you slipped and fell. Tragic. Long way down, isn't it? Goodbye, Keane. Oh, no, you don't, Keane! Oh! Help me! You've got to help me! Suffer, bitch. I can't hold
Keen, for God's sake!
A strain. Won't keep me from my duties, though.
Glad to hear it. Now, what were the two of you doing on the catwalk?
I was escorting Keen to Solitary. She made a break for it through the safety doors. I tried to stop her, but I slipped and fell.
What a load Quiet, Keen. You'll have your turn to speak in a moment. You say Keen was trying to escape?
That's right.
Then why didn't she? You were certainly in no position to stop her.
She obviously thought better of it.
A large point in her favour. Especially since she ran to get help, wouldn't you say?
Suppose so.
Right, Keen, what do you have to say about this?
Instead of taking me to Solitary, she dragged me out on the catwalk. She fell all right, because she was trying to push me over the edge.
That's a lie. She only went for help to cover herself.
Didn't expect anyone here to believe me.
I believe in facts. And until I get all the details, I'm going to keep an open mind on this. Take Keen back to Solitary, Mrs. Barry, and I'll need a report from you and anyone else involved.
Yes, of course. So, yet again, you're accepting Keen's word against mine.
I have ordered a further investigation.
It amounts to the same thing.
Until I come to a decision on this, I expect Keen to remain in excellent health. I'm holding you responsible for that.
Hi.
Slowing up, Kelly. You wouldn't have fallen for that once. Feeling pretty sure of yourself, are you?
What'd you do that for?
You know, I've been sitting up there in the pound, Kelly. I've been thinking to myself, has someone told the freak I had that knife? Tell you, Lou, it's a real worry. It's sus that she only searched me, don't you think?
Wasn't me, Reb.
Liar.
Wasn't. But we had all that Mary Jada planned. Why the hell would I stuff that up? We would have made a packet. I'm not kidding you, Reb. Bloody hell, it was too hard to set up in the first place.
Yeah, we can forget that now, can't we?
Oh, I'm not forgetting nothing. I'm gonna get that Warren bitch.
Oh, yeah? What's she done?
She's running a book. So that's what I was gonna do. The rotten mongrel got in before me.
So use your head. Let her do all the work.
I'm not with you.
Sorry, Lou. Say it a bit slower.
Oh, come off it.
Oh, come on. If Warren wants to play bookie, let her. She can collect the dough and worry about paying the winners.
And we get the profits.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
Just the two of us?
Yeah, well, I gotta look like I'm being a good girl. You, Fran, and Alice do the heavy stuff.
Right. Gee, it's good to have you back, Reb. I mean that.
Yeah. Missed you too.
Shut up, will you? We're playing for dough.
Yeah, well, hurry up. We want a game before lights out.
Yeah.
Hey, Jude, have you heard any news about Dot?
Not yet, damn it. I wish they'd tell us something.
Yeah, don't worry, Dove. She'll be okay.
Yeah, Mara told him what the poison was, so she should be all right.
Oh, I don't know. Your little cousin took rat poison once.
Yeah, did he die?
Good, I hope so. Buried him.
Oh, Lou, shut up. That's a mate.
She might be your mate, stupid, but as far as I'm concerned, she's a pain in the bloody neck. At least we won't have to listen to her complaining all the time.
Oh, you know what I like about you, Kelly? Nothing.
What's eating you?
Listen, Dot's done more time in this place than the rest of us put together. I reckon she's got something to complain about, wouldn't you?
Okay, I was just having a gag.
Yeah, well, don't. Have your shot and bugger off. Good shot, Lou. Set him up, Marlene. Changed your tune a bit, haven't you?
Yeah, well, changed a lot of things since Mum was in here.
Fair enough. Heard from her?
Yeah, look, I'm not much good at this, but thanks a lot for what you did for her.
Oh, forget it. I liked her.
That's just the same.
What's with you and Callie?
I thought you were a double act. Yeah, so did she, till I caught her helping the freak. And you and that screw Rogers tried to set her up. I had to control Kelly with a knife.
And the freak springs you with the knife, eh?
Yeah. Lucky I'm not the suspicious type, eh?
Fitted, but I haven't had time to get any spare keys cut yet. I'll get one done for you if you
Oh,
like.
no, don't worry.
It's no trouble. I do them at my garage. Heavens, it's the least I can do. Is anything wrong, Kelly?
Just replacing the tea towels, Mrs. Morris. But I can't find the dirty ones.
Oh, I think Officer Radcliffe took them back, so there's no need to worry. You go on down to the laundry.
Yeah, fair enough.
Police got any further with their questioning?
Brick wall time, I'm afraid.
Should have expected it, I suppose.
Well, no one knows you're staying at my place, so at least you'll get some sleep.
Oh, that's another thing. I really think I ought to stay at a motel or
Well,
something.
we're the only two who know apart from the
Police. This maniac's already killed someone. He's got nothing to lose.
But the police don't seem to think
They
so.
can only do their best. They haven't got a clue to his identity. Cut and paste letters, untraceable phone calls, and no motive apart from the fact that he's after me.
Hey, Rip. Found out what the cops want.
Stupid. Not supposed to like each other, remember?
Yeah, all right. So do you want to know or don't you? Somebody's after Reno.
Oh, we'd already worked that out, stupid.
Yeah, but whoever it is has really got him worried. He's been sending cut and paste letters. And get this, he's already killed somebody.
How do you find all this out?
Heard Reno and Morris talking in the staff room. It's real heavy stuff. Reno says the cops are waiting for some sort of ransom note. What do you reckon? Terrific, eh?
Yeah, great. You better get that back to the laundry.
You're onto something.
Yeah, no bugger off.
Oh, sorry. Excuse
Well, I can see you two aren't in the mood for gardening.
Oh, I don't know, it's all right.
No, it might be for you. The idea of putting my fingers through cow manure does nothing for me.
Oh, it's not so bad as long as you don't bite your fingernails.
Come on, you lot, line up. Hey, line up. Line up. Right, Mr. Dobson, I think we can get started now.
Right. Everybody here?
Yes.
Ladies, this is Mr. Sloane. He's going to be helping us for a while.
You can help me anytime you like.
You've won me, sweetheart.
We're going to work in two groups. Group A will work with Miss Ferguson here and clean up the rubbish along the west fence.
Can I stay here, Stan?
And Group B can stay here and get stuck into the veggies. That includes you, Bobby.
Here, I'll do the water.
Right, now, Davies, Mason, Fisher, Anderson, Jones, Murray and Jenkins.
All right, ladies. We'll start with the weeding first, and then I'll show you how to start a compost heap. Sloane, I want you to supervise the fertilizer. All right.
Give us a hand, love.
You're the boss. What do you want?
What do you think?
That's right. Take a couple of those.
How have you been keeping, love? I've missed you.
Yeah, I know. That's why you've been to visit me every week.
Yeah, well, I couldn't. Well, I'm here now, aren't I?
All right, lover. But you got some making up to do. Did you bring the stuff I asked for?
It's in the manure bag.
Oh, you got real class, Nev.
Erin's okay. I've just been talking to Mrs. Barry.
What about her hand? It sounded pretty bad.
Yeah, I need a few stitches, but she must be all right because she's back in her cell.
I'll go and see her then. I mean, she'll need someone to put the jug on, won't she?
Stay here, love. I've got an idea she wants to be on her own.
Oh, it must be terrible for her to be that much in love and not being able to cuddle her husband.
Win anyway.
Just want to make sure the mates get their money, that's all.
They'll get it, all right?
When?
Tomorrow morning, I'll...
Tomorrow? That's no bloody good. Did you hear that, girls? You're not getting your money till tomorrow.
Okay, now what's going on?
A big-time bookie here won't pay up.
Well, she said tomorrow. No one's leaving before then, are they?
No, so what's to worry about?
How much you got to pay out?
$17.50.
You got it?
Of course I have. I've just got to balance my books, all right?
Sounds fair to me. Sound fair to you, Lou? Good. So let's all sit down and behave ourselves, shall we?
What's your hurry, beautiful?
Bugger off, creep.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm trying to be nice.
I know what you're trying and it's not going to work, so why don't you just get out of my way before I call Stan?
Yeah, well, you better make it loud because he's gone to call his wife. So why don't you just relax and be nice to me? I'll just close the door. I'll come. Oh, who do you think you're kidding? Put it down.
Who's kidding, Sloane? I'm not in here for pinch of milk bottles, you know. What's the matter? You didn't have any trouble blackmailing an old man.
He told you about that, did he?
He didn't have to. I heard it for myself.
Yeah, I thought you were outside the shed. I tell you what, your Mary Jane plants are doing really well. Stand in on that too?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you? I wonder if the screws will believe that. Make a pretty good story, I reckon. You and the old man growing dope on the premises. I even reckon his wife will believe me after I tell her about the other business. Don't you? Now, why don't you put that down and be nice, like I said. We haven't got much time.
Don't panic, there's no one in the corridor. What are you up to?
I'm making money, lots of it.
Yeah, me too. Nev bought the stuff in. I reckon I ought to clear $20 by the time I sell this.
$20, eh?
What does that say? I killed once, 50,000 or I'll kill you. Await orders? You're kidding.
Am I?